will take your screen recordings from Indian tutorial to high quality, smooth and engaging videos. I've been making screen recording videos for over a year now, and I've learned a lot about how to make them look good and stand out from the crowd. And the best part is that everything is free. Your videos will improve as soon as you implement the tips in this video. My name is Ryan and I help content creators streamline their Windows 11 experience. I use OBS Studio to record my screen. If you don't have a good screen recorder, I recommend it. Some of the tips I'll share are specific to OBS. Make high quality screen recordings. This trick is the most impactful on the quality of my footage. It will allow you to zoom in without everything looking pixelated. We will do that by tricking the system into thinking you have a 4K monitor, making it render the user interface at a higher quality. This is available only for NVIDIA and AMD cards. For NVIDIA graphics cards, right-click on your desktop and open NVIDIA control panel. Navigate to manage 3D settings, enable DSR factors and set it to 3840 by 2160. Click OK, open DSR smoothness and find something you like. I personally like it at 20%. After you hit apply and you navigate to change resolution, there will be a new item called dynamic super resolution. Choose this one, not this. Click apply and click yes. For AMD, right click on your desktop and select AMD Radeon settings. Navigate to the display tab and turn on virtual super resolution. This step is both for NVIDIA and AMD users. Right click on your desktop and open display settings. Change the scale to what's recommended. Audio can make or break your video. Bad audio will immediately turn off viewers. Here's how you can improve your microphone's quality with OBS. Click your microphone in the sources tab and open filters. Add a compressor and copy these settings. Add a noise suppression and change the method to RN noise. Make screen recordings easy to edit. I am still struggling with this, so I'll share the solutions I found that might work best, hoping they will inspire you too. The first problem is that I record too much useless stuff I won't need, and I waste a lot of time editing later. The solution is to pause the recording whenever I go off script or need to check my notes. This way, I'm essentially editing the video as I record. To be able to pause in OBS, open settings, go to hotkeys, search for pause, and set a hotkey to pause and unpause recording. I have it set to F6. Another time wasting problem I face is that I record multiple takes and then when it comes to editing, I forget which one is the best and I end up rewatching all of the footage. To hopefully solve that, I can clap into the microphone whenever I'm satisfied with the clip. This creates a noticeable spike in the audio waveform, making it easy to spot good clips during editing. While recording, I often get ideas that might be helpful when I'm editing, so I record something but then forget why. And I end up being confused and overwhelmed when my hard drive is filled with a ton of videos that I don't know what to do about. To save my thoughts and ideas and prevent overwhelm, I will start using a shot list in Notion, which helps keep track of what I want to shoot, what I already shot, B-roll I need to get from the internet, ideas of animations to do, and any details I want to keep in mind. After I finish recording, I often realize I forgot something and need to go back and record it. This can mess up the order of my footage, since I might record something for the beginning of the video after finishing everything else. The shot list helps me keep everything organized. I can drag and organize shots however I want, and I can add a comment to remind myself when I start editing to use that new video. It also allows me to sort by tags so that I can separate different tasks and tackle each type of task one by one to prevent distraction. I will leave my video creation Notion template that contains the shot list in the description. If you want an in-depth look at my video creation process, comment down below. Make smooth screen recordings. A mistake I was making before is moving the mouse randomly. This can confuse viewers. The cursor should guide them smoothly from one point to another. To fix this, here's what you should do. Before moving your cursor, think about where you want it to go. Planning ahead helps you avoid sudden or random movements that might distract viewers, making your actions on screen clear and easy to follow. After planning your path, move your mouse slowly and steadily. Smooth, controlled movements look better and are easier for viewers to watch. It's better to be precise and slow. You can speed up the video later if needed. For more precise movements, open Control Panel, search for mouse, go to the Pointer Options tab and enable Enhance Pointer Precision. While you're here, take a moment to adjust the mouse speed to a level that feels comfortable and easy to control. If you're using Camtasia, you can use an effect that smooths out your mouse movements. Before you start recording, do a quick test run. This helps you set up your apps as needed and get used to the mouse movements you'll be making. A test run lets you spot any issues and make adjustments before the final recording. To keep viewers focused on the content, hide the cursor when it's not moving. Use Auto Hide Mouse to automatically hide the cursor after a few seconds of an activity. I set it to hide after 5 seconds. You can enable hide when a key is pressed to prevent the cursor from covering text while you're typing. Go to Options, Hide Mouse, and make sure you enable Classic Strategy. If you choose something else, the mouse will hide for you, but not in the screen recording. Enable Mouse Tolerance so the cursor doesn't reappear with small unintentional movements, like when the table is pushed. If scrolling looks choppy, fix it with tools like Smooth Scroll, which is paid, or Mouse Wheel Accelerator, which is free. Smooth Scroll usually gives the best results, making your scrolling smoother and more professional. Make engaging screen recordings. If you keep your recording full screen, viewers might look to something else like the taskbar or wallpaper. Zoom in so they focus on what you want them to see. I use the zoom presets on Premiere Pro, and I used to use Magic Zoom on DaVinci Resolve. When you switch between apps or screens, zoom back to full screen before zooming in again. This helps viewers know where the zoomed in area is. I've recently discovered an OBS script called Zoom to Mouse that lets you zoom in and follow the mouse while recording, which saves time on editing. And you can get creative with it by playing with different settings, like maxing out the follow speed and follow border locks the mouse in the screen center, so you can get cool shots like this. You can also hide the mouse in OBS by double-clicking your display capture and unchecking capture cursor. To help viewers follow along, show which keys you're pressing. Eviz is a beautiful way to do this and works on Windows, Mac, and Linux. You can change the alignment to bottom right, center, or left. Change whether to show hotkeys only or all keys, and you can customize them to many different colors and styles. Use a custom mouse pointer to make your recording stand out. Find a large cursor on DeviantArt to avoid blurriness when zoomed in. I use the Babata Classic cursor. Also, pick a nice wallpaper from MySplash that you can download on the Microsoft Store. I'm trying a kind of new style of videos targeted at content creators and creatives. If you like this style of videos and want to see more of it, please let me know in the comments. To optimize your file explorer for video editing and content creation, check out this video.